Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome back to our channel. Today we are flying from Portland, Oregon to Detroit, Michigan, and we wanted to share our experience with all of you. Since the coronavirus started, airlines travel became extremely risky. This is the first time we're flying in over 6 months since the pandemic started. Since we're traveling, we thought it would be important to share our experience and give some tips on how to travel during this pandemic. We will share the inside scenarios of the airport as well as the aircraft. So please keep watching and let us know if you have any questions. The first airport we accessed was Portland International Airport. Our home is almost 2 hours from the airport. Normally, when we travel, we take the shuttle or the bus to get there. However, due to COVID, there were no buses or shuttles, so we had to take the train. With the train, we reached the airport around 5 p.m., although our flight was at 6 a.m. the following day. As we entered the airport, we noticed that it was very empty. All the businesses, most of the check-in counters, all the shops and restaurants were closed. There was actually just one restaurant that was open. We also didn't see that many planes in the runway. As you can see, there were barely any people. Our first flight was from Portland to Las Vegas. Surprisingly, when we reached our gate, we saw that our flight was completely booked. All of the passengers were wearing their masks. However, we didn't see any temperature being taken or maintaining any social distancing inside the aircraft. As the flight was completely booked, there weren't any options to maintain the 6 feet distancing. However, the masks were strictly required inside the airplane. We expected that the airline company would at least check the temperatures of the passengers before letting them board into the aircraft. After 1.5 hours, we reached Las Vegas airport to change our plane. We didn't see any protective measures being taken at the airport. It was completely packed and busier than ever before. We saw people wearing masks at the Portland airport. However, in Las Vegas, we saw a lot of people without wearing their masks or face shields. We were extremely disappointed to see no safety requirements from the airport authorities. Just like the previous flight, this flight was completely booked as well. Again, there was no temperature check before boarding, although wearing the mask was mandatory inside the aircraft. After 3 hours, we finally reached Detroit Metro Airport. It wasn't as busy as the Las Vegas airport. Overall, our flight experience was good. However, we were expecting more safety precautions from the airport as well as the airlines company. If you are planning to travel, you should expect to see a fully booked flight. Don't expect the airlines company to check your or anyone's temperature before boarding. Make sure you bring your mask, face shields, gloves, and hand sanitizer. If you guys have any questions, please let us know in the comments. Also, please subscribe to our channel so you can join us in our future adventures. Hope you all stay healthy and travel safely.